Okay, so to create a building block, you can start by using the template that I've shared. So let's say you want these coaching questions because you just can't remember what they all are, or you just want to have them like really easily accessible in a Google Doc. What you're going to do is simply type the at button, so shift two. You're going to scroll down to building blocks, and you can do new custom building block. It tells you select the content you want. So I just want this table of questions. So I'm going to highlight that whole table. If you wanted it to include coaching questions at the top, you could. Click save, and then we're going to give it a title. So I'm going to title it coaching questions. If you wanted a description, use that. And then we click create. Okay. So now the way that we can insert this, let's say that I have a new blank document. Here are some of the building blocks that Google Docs just has automatically that they've created for us. If you don't want to use any of those, you're going to hit the app button again, and then you can type what we just called it. So we called it coaching questions, and sometimes it takes a second to pop up, so give it a sec, and it's going to have that building block little icon under building blocks, and I'm going to click coaching questions. The whole table pops up. It's beautiful. So some other ones that I have created that you may want to make for yourself, because these are mine, they're not going to be automatically in your Google Drive as well. I have this coaching interaction. So every time that I talk to a teacher, I pull up this little table here so that I have some of my options and I can quickly type in my notes and my next steps so that I don't need to spend a ton of time following some format. So what you can do again is you can go scroll down, create new custom building block, highlight this table, click save, and I've called mine coaching interaction. Create that. So now, let's say I am meeting with teacher three here. Ah, Let's say I'm meeting with teacher three and I want to talk to them. I'm going to quickly type in at coaching, and you don't even have to fill out the whole thing. You can just start typing. Choose it. Today is the 15th. We are co-planning together. So I'm going to delete the rest of this. And now I can start typing in my notes. Da 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 da. And I need to schedule an observation. Boom, done. Took me 20 seconds. So that's how I like to use these building blocks. Another thing you can do is for goal planning. You're making a peers goal with a teacher. This is my template for that. Feel free to create one that you like or use this and edit it. Now, another thing that you need to know about building blocks is that they are saved in our Google Drive. So we can go to our Google Drive, go to My Drive, and custom building blocks is a folder in your drive. Now, some of these are duplicates because I've made them for the purposes of this PD, but this is how you can then go edit them. So I have an observation building block that I've created that is the most basic little table ever, but sometimes that's handy, and that's what you want to just pop up really quickly. And I realized I wasn't using this very well because it's kind of garbage, and I decided I want to change this. I want this to be teacher moves and student moves. I want these to be empty. I want them to be about the same here. And then I want this to be a reflection part. Maybe I'll insert below. Sure. Okay, so this is my new observation template, and I don't need to go create a custom building block. So if I go back to my notes template, go to a blank page here, I can do my and it was titled observation. Because I just edited it, it now looks like the one I just created. So this is the one that's stored in my Google Drive under that custom building blocks folder. So only go edit those if you want to update your building block. You don't have to create new ones every time. You can just change the old one. So that can be a building block that you use, and you can create whatever you want, whatever makes sense for you.